Hi guys, Vanessa here. How are you doing today? I hope you guys are having a great Wednesday, hump day, middle of the week day. Today we are going to be talking about the new Merit beauty line from Sephora. This is a cruelty-free, vegan-free, and it's a clean product at Sephora. This is their Minimalist Perfecting Complexion Foundation and Concealer Duo. And then I picked up their cream blush, also by Merit Beauty. So if you guys would like to see my thoughts on these products, then just keep on watching. Okay, so I am going in first with the Merit. This is the Minimalist Perfecting Complexion Stick. It's basically a foundation and a concealer. This is what it looks like. I got the shade Ochre in my foundation, and I also picked up the Merit cream blushes. So this is what the packaging looks like. Going to open it up. One thing I do appreciate the packaging on this cream blush is that you see the color on the lid, so you kind of know what you're picking out when you have them stored in your collection. So I do like that. And then this is what the foundation stick looks like. It's nice and compact. That's one thing I really like about this packaging. The component is really pretty, and then I like that when you open it up, this is what it looks like. And then you can twist up and down. And then when you close it, you just snap it in. You do want to make sure that when you're closing it, you're not hitting the foundation stick, because then it can kind of just get all messed up. But this is what the Minimalist Complexion Stick looks like. This retails for $38. This is vegan and cruelty free, and this is also a clean product at Sephora. So this foundation stick is supposed to be medium coverage. So I'm going to spray my skin with some Glow Recipe Watermelon skin mist to prep the skin. And I just like the nice hydration this mist gives without being too greasy. I have tried this foundation stick before filming this, because first impressions are very difficult. But with this foundation stick, I do have some thoughts and some feelings. So please stick around till the end of the video to see if my feelings have changed. So I'm going in with an open mind today. So I prepped the whole skin with that dewy watermelon glow recipe skin mist, but I want to prime half the face. And even though I moisturized prior to filming, I just want to see how it looks with one side primed. So my skin is actually, I would say it's combination to normal. I do tend to sometimes get dry, mostly in the winter. It's just seasonal, not really that I have dry skin. So I just want to mention that. Okay, I'm gonna go in with this side. I picked up the shade Ochre. So I'm gonna go in with my beauty sponge. So this foundation stick is medium coverage. I would say it's a very light medium coverage. It is buildable, but I would say it's a solid light medium coverage. And first impressions when I tried this last time, it's not super smooth. First impressions also with this foundation stick is that it's very kind of hard to blend out. You really have to kind of press your damp sponge on there. And then with this side, I'm going to test it out with a foundation brush, but I might not like this method applying it. I feel like I just tug. With foundation sticks, it's kind of hard because I feel my personal preference is that I use a beauty sponge, because I feel like I'm tugging too much at the skin for it to blend out. So I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to go in with my beauty sponge. So let's see how this looks on the skin. I will tell you now that I did not like this foundation stick whatsoever. I always try to make things work. I always try to see how I can use a product. Even if I don't like it at first, I do like to give it a second chance. I do like to play around with it and see what works best with a product. So I did prime half the face to see exactly what is going to happen and what the finish is going to be like, because I feel like if you moisturize your skin and you well prep the skin right before going with the foundation, it should look nicely. In my personal opinion, I feel like you shouldn't need a primer for your foundation to look good unless you're using something to mattify the skin, to kind of, if you're oily and you want something matte. Other than that, I don't really think you need a primer, as long as you're prepping your skin. So let's see. I'm going to build it up again. So see these spots right here on my skin? I'm going to see how it builds. Other side. Okay. So as you can see right here, I built up the coverage. I'm not getting much, I would say it's very light medium coverage because I still can see it, but yet it is covering the rest of the face quite nicely. Another thing that I've noticed with this foundation that I'm noticing again, reapplying it right now on camera, is that I'm noticing that it's emphasizing my pores and my texture, which is really rare for me. This is one of the first foundation sticks that has happened to me, so that is really weird. But I feel like the skin looks okay. I don't like that it's emphasizing texture. So let me get up close. So getting up close right here, this is what I'm talking about. The texture, it's okay to see texture. Of course, we all have texture, but it's really emphasizing my pores right along right here. This is the primer side. So the primer side doesn't look too bad, but as you look on the side that's not primed, even though I will prep the skin and moisturize, I can definitely see a lot of texture. Last time that I used it, I went in with my IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream moisturizer. That's a really nice moisturizer, and I don't have any difficulty with any other foundations that I have. That I applied that right before going on my this foundation stick, and my skin looks so cracked, chapped. It like stuck to dry it stuck to dry skin right here along between my eyebrows, the very top bridge of the nose, and then right in the cracks of the nose. So that was really horrible experience for me. With this dewy setting spray that I use with the Glow Recipe Watermelon Mist, I don't see that happening, but I don't like that I'm seeing a lot of emphasis on the pores, which is really weird and rare for me. So I'm going to use it now as a concealer, as it's meant to be, and I'm just going to use it as it is. I don't think that this foundation is going to be for you if you have dry skin. And the reason why I say that is because, like I mentioned, when I used this before without a dewy skin mist or primer, I used my moisturizer, and just using a moisturizer alone, I feel like that should be good enough for a foundation not to look dry and cakey, especially me not being like dry skin type. So that is really weird. I feel like it's just going to really crack on you. I'm going to insert a clip, if I can, of what it looked like on the face the other day when I tried it on, so that you can get a better idea. So, okay guys, I am back from applying my bronzer, my blush, highlight, and mascara. For bronzer, I use the NARS Laguna bronzer in my like jumbo palette. I don't know what this is called. It came out for the holidays. And then for blush, I used, I have a highlight and a blush that I used for today. So this is a highlight. This is the shade Cheers Darling. So this is what it looks like. And then I have the blush, also by Kylie. This is Close to Perfect. It's a nice like peachy pale nude blush. And then on lips, I used the shade Nova by Kylie. Okay, so, oh, and for the lashes, I actually tried the new, what is this? The Benefit They're Real Magnet Mascara. I got the mini because I didn't want to commit. I've heard really good things about this. The only reason I didn't commit to the full size is because I don't technically go for the, what is this? Plastic wands. It's not like the big bristle mascaras. It's actually a really nice mascara. I don't like this plastic, I don't like plastic wands in general, but the plastic wand is pretty good on this one. I like that it separated the lash. It really lengthened the lash while like really separating them without having to try to do much, and it gave me length. So the mascara is really nice. I did enjoy that. I love Benefit mascaras, especially the Better Than Sex mascara, but that's not a plastic wand. This one is, so I tried that. And then for the foundation, so I feel like I went on a roller coaster of emotions with this foundation. Trying it out, first impressions off camera, just moisturizing did not work. It gave really bad patchiness on the skin. It clinged onto my skin, giving me like chapped skin, especially around my T-zone, between the brows. Just not good, especially using a nice creamy thick moisturizer as the It Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream moisturizer. I feel like it should have not showed up. It should have not showed up on the skin like that. I do see a difference between two sides, so I'm going to get up close. So on the right side, you can see that right here, you can see my pores, even though that's not a pore filling primer, but you do see a difference, especially in person. In person, you can see that this side is a little bit more smoother. This side and pore filled, even though that's not really a pore filler primer, but it did a difference. And then on this side in person, you can really see that there's a lot of pores happening, open pores. I don't know. You can really emphasize texture and pores, and I don't like that. As far as it looking patchy, didn't even look patchy whatsoever. I really did give it a shot, and I tried this today because I know how it would look without me going in with a very dewy setting spray. So if you have dry skin, I would say if you really want to try this, I would really recommend you really using a dewy primer, a glow mist, setting mist, whatever you want to try. That's really gonna give you moisture before going in with this. This is kind of hard to blend, so it is drying itself on its own. So I think that has a lot to do with it, but nevertheless, I feel like you can get a way better foundation stick at Sephora, or you know, any foundation stick that's even better, that's not going to cling on to your dry patches if you have dry skin. So you can make it work, but again, you have to give that extra effort to do have that. I don't like this. See? Sorry, I got distracted. I don't like the way it looks on my skin in person. You see that glow from the setting mist or glow mist, but in person, it just looks like a hot mess. My final thoughts on this foundation is you can make it work. You have to do the extra effort to make it work. I did love the concept that you can just put this in your bag and you have a concealer and foundation in one. But again, you can do that with any foundation stick. So, oh my god, I forgot. And as far as the cream blush, I'm gonna show you. Definitely buildable. So the cream blush is a go. I feel like this is a really nice product. I have nothing bad to say. It's a cream blush. It's very light. Pigmentation, doesn't have too much pigment, but it does have a buildup. So it does build up really nicely. So I wanted to share that because I also picked that up by Merit Beauty. But overall, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Please do give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy me reviewing the Merit Beauty line, and also let me know what else you would like to see in the future videos. Would you like me to try anything else new that you guys are looking or browsing at? And as always, I hope you guys are safe and doing well, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Love you guys. Bye.